Hello, Musto0063 back for part 32 of Pokemon AshGray, and regrettably this is going to be sort of a bit of a complete redo. Unfortunately, my recording software had a complete freak out. I think it was due to the incredibly low space left on my computer. I actually can't believe it was that low, so I've taken care of all that. But yeah, the video or the hypercam just had a complete freak out and crashed. So I lost the footage of about 20 minutes or so of me making progress here. So I'm going to have to do this again. So yeah, this isn't going to be blind per se, and as I know what's coming, I'll try and keep my enthusiasm up for, particularly this bit, because it is awesome, although I got my arse absolutely handed to me. But given I've got now a second chance, maybe I can actually help myself a little bit more. So in terms of going into this battle, so basically, I was pretty sure I was going to come up against Mewtwo's three starter evolved Pokemon that like their clone form, so Venusaur, Blastoise and Charizard in that order. But of course I wouldn't sort of fully appreciate what was going to go on with that. So, for instance, I had Pikachu out in front, and obviously Venusaur came out first, and that would have been a terrible matchup. So, there's some things I can actually do to prepare for this. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put Pidgeotto out in front, because at least that will give me, flying against grass, give me a reasonable chance on that. I'm also going to give him the Pidgeotto. In fact, I'm not going to do that first, because it's coming up, because the other item's coming up first, and it will save some time. I am going to switch out the Lucky Egg from Pikachu, because he really does not necessarily need the Lucky Egg for this fight. I'm going to give him the Light Ball instead. This will make him obviously raise his attack and a special attack, so gives me a bit more of a chance. And then I'm going to give Pidgeotto the Quick Claw and Bulbasaur Miracle Seed, just at least to try and give myself a slight fighting chance with this. The other thing also, I'm going to get my Pokemon healed as well by Nurse Joy, so it's going to take care of all the moves and such like that, which will load down. I also potentially am going to have the use of Charizard, so that potentially could help with taking out Venusaur as well. But I'll go with Pidgeotto out first. But Charizard is actually going to be somewhat cooperative here, which is nice. But anyway, I'll try and keep my enthusiasm up for this bit, despite having seen it before. Although, if I can actually beat Mewtwo, then my enthusiasm will go way, way up. But let's see what we're getting into. Now that you're here, all trainers worthy of an audience with my master are present. Only trainers capable of braving the storm have proven themselves worthy in my master's eyes. Please release your Pokemon from their Pokeballs and join the others. It will not be long before my master's intentions are clear. So we release the Pokemon, but not Pidgeotto for some reason, or at least he's not visible here. And for Pokemon a week, I can heal for them if you like. So yes, please. So at least we're back up to 4. You're about to meet my master. The time has come for your encounter with the greatest Pokemon master on Earth. Yes, the world's greatest Pokemon master is also the most powerful Pokemon on Earth. This is the ruler of New Island, and soon the whole world. Mewtwo. I didn't understand this the first time, and I still don't understand it now. Be quiet. You yourself were talking. You just interrupted yourself. I don't understand that. Anyway, be quiet. From now on, I am the one who makes the rules. I am the new ruler of this world, the master of humans and Pokemon alike. You humans are a dangerous species. You brought me into your world with no purpose but to be your slave. But now I have my own purpose. My storm will create my own world by destroying yours. You nor your Pokemon will be spared. They have disgraced themselves by serving humans. Your Pokemon are nothing but slaves. Humans and Pokemon can never be friends. I can never be conquered. My powers are too great. None of you can best me as a trainer. And of course, yes, this clown thinks that he can actually catch Mewtwo. So sends out his Rhyhorn, which gets absolutely owned by presumably a psychic attack. Fools, your Pokemon attacks cannot weaken me. My powers are too great. No trainer can conquer me. So, you dare to challenge me to a match? Very well. Like most Pokemon trainers, I too began with Charmander, Squirtle and Bulbasaur. But for their evolved forms, I use their genetic material to clone even more powerful copies. Let me show you just how powerful my clones are. All your Pokemon seem pumped up to battle, and yes, that includes Charizard. So yeah, I got absolutely owned here last time. I say I didn't have the best setup, of course, but his Pokemon are level 75, which puts me at a distinct disadvantage. So, I think probably about my only real strategy is to try and use Secret Power and try and paralyse Venusaur. first off. Probably about as much damage as wing attack would do anyway, but I'll probably switch to wing attack now. The thing about paralysing Venusaur is now I can guarantee I go first, whereas before, you know, it's a bit sort of, it seems to be sort of a little bit of a speed tie to somewhat degree. Sometimes I went first, sometimes I didn't, and I didn't have the Quick Claw on or anything like that. I'm hoping that, yeah, doesn't knock me out. And of course now with Solar Beam being used, you can't use Solar Beam again. Sunny Day would be lovely, not Synthesis. Sunny Day, nice, okay. That does now mean, yeah, that does now mean, it seemed to be from last time that you can now pretty much just use Solar Beam whenever the hell you want. And it doesn't have to charge up or anything. Yeah, okay, Solar Beam. Which is going to knock Venusaur out, knock Pidgeotto out. I'm very much in two minds here, but I think I'm going to go with Pikachu here because his speed. In fact, any move. I don't know why I did that. Actually, that was absolutely stupid. I should have gone with Charizard. He would have been able to use Flamethrower. Venusaur, of course, would have been paralysed. Wouldn't have been able to move first. So now, okay, I'm hoping that Return is still going to be powerful enough to knock Venusaur out. He's got very low health, but yeah, that was actually really, really silly on my part. I should have put Charizard in there. But anyway, we got Venusaur down. And he's probably the main annoyance I had first time around, so I'm actually pretty excited at this point in time, because I'm pretty sure that Pikachu is going to be faster than Blastoise, at least. And now with the Light Ball on, figure that he's going to do a lot more damage, and it seemed like Pikachu could take Blastoise out in like 3 hits. Or it would have done. Fuck it. But now, by this Light Ball, I'm hoping it will be 2, which would be really nice. And if you also waste the moves using Rain Dance, that would be even more fantastic. Cool. Cool. Lovely. Fantastic. You could have used Earthquake. You could have used, you know, Ice Beam, I think about it, and Hydro Pump. So to waste a move on Rain Dance is fantastic, because now Pikachu's not only going to knock you out, but Rain Dance is going to be in effect while Charizard is in play. So you can't even, or your Flamethrower is going to be weakened now with you know, rain in effect. So this is a decent chance. Okay, I am actually excited because this is a decent chance. I did not have this opportunity previously. I think I'll keep Pikachu in and see if we can get a Thunderbolt off, because of course again that would be pretty good against flying types. But you've probably got annoying powerful moves, and if you've got Earthquake, then that would be annoying. Okay, so Steel Wing, lovely, and it missed as well. Although if it had come in contact with me, it would have paralysed you. Are you joking me with that level of damage? That is unbelievable. Literally anything that doesn't knock me out. Fire Blasts, I don't know. I assume it's weakened because of Rain Dance. But it was enough to knock me out. Well, that's slightly irritating. Well, let's give Squirtle a go. And we'll give Squirtle a go. If Squirtle gets knocked out, then frankly I will revive Pidgeotto and will Quick Attack you, because that hopefully should knock you out. It's all about whether or not this will knock Squirtle out. It's going to be very ineffective, so hopefully not. Really? Well, that's disappointing to say the least. Okay then, fine. We'll put... Just in case Charizard could survive something, I'll put Bulbasaur in. Sorry, Bulbasaur, you're going to be pretty much cannon fodder here. We'll revive... No. We'll revive Pidgeotto. And, yeah, okay, that's going to absolutely cream Bulbasaur. Hopefully the Quick Attack's good enough. If it's not, I can put Charizard in and do another one. So, surely 2 Quick Attacks would be enough to knock out Charizard from here. I'm hoping 1 would do the trick. It wasn't. Are you joking me? That was not enough to knock Charizard out. Well, that's fantastic, isn't it? Lovely. Well then, looks like everyone's going to be fainted apart from Pidgeotto. We'll put Charizard in. No. We'll revive Pidgeotto again. I'm actually not overly fussed. I'm only slightly annoyed about that because ultimately I'm going to win now with the quick attack. But well, we'll see. Actually, is that actually going to knock Charizard out? No, it's not. Well, I guess we should try something. No, I keep pressing the wrong going the wrong thing. Well, I guess we should try something then, shouldn't we? Just in case it goes first. Oh, you miss! No, Charizard's going to do it. Fire Blast missed. Charizard's going to do it. Lovely. Well, there's some nice. That's a nice kind of get back from on the movie with obviously Charizard being defeated. Charizard for the win. How about that? I was obviously anticipating it was going to be Pidgeotto there because pretty much anything that would have connected with Charizard would have worked. But yeah, Fire Blast missed, and I've beaten Mewtwo. That fight went amazingly well. Yeah, I got my arse absolutely handed to me first time out, but wow, wonderful. Yeah, Venusaur wasn't mucking around using Synthesis to heal a whole bunch of times. Blastoise went down really easily, used Rain Dance so that he pretty much... Well, Blastoise was nothing. Blastoise was literally nothing. A Pikachu knocked him out in 2 hits and you wasted a go on Rain Dance. Charizard proved to be the most difficult one there by a mile. Yeah, Venusaur and Blastoise were amazingly cooperative. This is not possible! You better believe it. Oh, we'll cancel Squirtle's evolution. Oh, that whole bunch of extra experience that I got there that I wouldn't have got last time because I wouldn't have got anywhere near that far through. But, okay, even despite the fact that we beat you, we still have the same thing. Okay, I'll extract your Pokemon's DNA to make clones of myself. They will remain safe on this island with me while my storm destroys the planet. Do not attempt to defy me. This is my world now. So all my Pokemon get captured, so including, well, and everyone else's as well. This I really liked, actually. This was a really nice sort of effect kind of going on here. And Pikachu puts up a good fight, but alas, like everyone else, he is captured. You cannot compete with my master. It is futile to try. Let's talk to him anyway. Why the hell not? Human, you have served my purpose. I am sparing your life for the moment. But you cannot escape your fate. The hour of my vengeance draws near. Well, let's dive head first into this pit like a lunatic. And rescue Pikachu. And in fact, probably everybody by ruining the machine. Ash reclaimed all his Pokemon from the cloning machine. The clones have all escaped. To show that my Pokemon, yeah, are in exactly the same state as as they were at the end of the fight, so they haven't magically healed or anything. And I don't think there was anything to do in here, so I'll just show off all 4 corners. Ooh. No, okay, not working yet. And a tunnel here to get back out to the lobby or wherever the hell we are. You can't do this. I won't let you. Another awesome moment, gotta say. It's not going to end like this, Mewtwo. We won't let it. And now all the clones start fighting with each other. So we've got Wigglytuff. I went through and talked to this with everybody, so I might as well do that again, I suppose. So Rapidash, Ninetales, Nidoqueen. Blastoise here not fighting anyone, which is interesting. Vaporeon, Golduck, and Pidgeot here again, not fighting anyone. Rhyhorn, sorry. Venusaur, Sandslash. Oh, and these 3 trainers all say exactly the same thing. How terrible! Our Pokemon are fighting their clones like their lives depend on it. I thought they'd say something different, but yeah, all 3 of these say the same thing. And we've got Hitmonlee over here. Might have 1 more over in the top right corner, I think, or maybe 2 more. Yes, Vileplume and Scyther. And Nurse Joy snapped out of her psychic control or whatever. And I think we then had to... yeah, I was a bit kind of not quite sure what else to do there, but after a while I just ended up talking to Mewtwo. He knocked me back once, then he knocked me back again. But in popped Mew! So finally we meet. I may have been cloned from your DNA, but now I will prove that Mewtwo is better than the original, superior to Mew. This world is too small for two of us. And after a little while I can control. Mewtwo doesn't seem to notice you, it's completely fixated on destroying Mew. Mew doesn't seem to notice you, it's completely focused on Mewtwo. I'm glad it didn't say destroying there, and yeah. Sort of, it was in the middle here, but yeah, you can sort of get in the way of their fight, but you actually have to be perfectly in the middle for this to register. Stop! And Ash died. He's turned completely to stone. Fool, trying to stop our battle. Pika-Pee! Pikachu is trying to shock Ash back to life. All of the Pokemon are moved by Ash's sacrifice. Their tears are swirling around Ash and restoring him to life. Bollocks. Ash was restored to life by the Pokemon's tears. Absolute bollocks. How this became a thing, I have no idea, but oh well. The human sacrificed himself to save the Pokemon. I pitted them against each other, but not until they set aside their differences did I see the true power they all share deep inside. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. Gotta say, I still love that quote. Probably one of the seminal ones, most remembered ones, most quoted ones from the first movie, and yeah, I can see why. Awesome, awesome quote. I will now go where my heart can learn what Jules knows so well. What transpired here I will always remember, but perhaps for you these events are best forgotten. Ash's memory of Mewtwo and its clones was erased. And we find ourselves back on the ferry port. And I will just go back to New Island just to show off what was here. And essentially, the mansion has been replaced by a giant tree. So yeah, that was New Island. Oops, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go back to wherever it is, Old Shore Wharf. Yeah. So we'll just talk to these people again. Incredible, that fierce storm lifted as quickly as it passed. Good to have things clear again. Being a Pokemon trainer can be strenuous. Sometimes takes you to places you don't even remember going to. Further goes New Island, but there's nothing there really. That storm came up so quick, I guess I took cover in this wharf. And there is Mew floating by. Now, it took me a bit of time to realise what I was supposed to do previously, but Nurse Joy is back now, so I can go and heal up all my Pokemon, because they are in absolute dire straits. And that's the movie out of the way. So, yeah. So this took a bit of time to figure out, but yeah, I can actually use the warp system now that we've told about previously, and we need to go back to Pallet Town. Visit home. This is what Ash did in the anime, and yeah, it's going to trigger a cutscene with our mother. Oh, Ash, glad I caught you. Since you're not doing any training, I thought you could help me move some chores around the house. You do have a lot of training to do before the Pokemon League begins. Maybe if you put your Pokemon to work around the house, it would toughen them up. Well, if you're sure you have training to do, still, could you do me a favour, Ash? Would you go to the Xanadu Nursery in Viridian City and pick up some fertiliser for me? Thank you, Ash. I think we talked to her again. We could possibly heal again. Yep. Not that I needed to. And we'll talk to Mr. Mime once. Why not? He moved after I talked to him. Okay, that was interesting. And I guess we can just hightail it to Viridian City on foot. It's not that far away, rather than muck around with a warp, going through the warp system again. So yeah, we'll just we'll go to Viridian City on foot. It's not too far away. Of course, we'll get caught by a what's going to be a pretty weak Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother fighting that. I'll let you stay conscious. Can we shortcut through there? We can. Fine, good. And this should be Viridian City from what I remember. Yep, fine, cool. So we've only got one more episode of the anime to go through before I'm back to where where pretty much where I got to. So I just about finished Make Room for Gloom. So we're off to the Xanadu Nursery. This here is Potter, and he's telling us a lot of trainers visit the nursery because their grass type Pokemon love it. Feel free to come and visit, especially if you have a grass Pokemon. So we'll go in and we'll let Bulbasaur roam free. A lot of trainers visit only because you just say the same thing again. I probably did that last time and completely forgot. Yeah, we talk to this, we interact with this plant. The science gets us the rare plant. We want to let Bulbasaur smell it. Well, not really, given I know what happened, but alright, for the sake of progressing the plot, yes, fine. Huh? Something's wrong with Bulbasaur. Florinda, stop, don't smell that plant. That's a poison barb. It badly poisons anyone who smells it. I swear it was a paralysing thing in the anime rather than poison, but, oh well. I guess it's sort of similar enough, I suppose. So yeah, we go out here. Maybe talk to Gloom first. Gloom seems to be offering its nectar to your Pokemon. Would you like to feed it to it? Yes. And Bulbasaur is now poison-free. It's a good thing it's been tending the poison barb in the nursery for so long. It's built up a strong resistance to it and developed a natural antidote. The Xanadu nursery has been in my family generations, and now they need me to run it. I'm a big failure at raising Pokemon. I can't even help my Gloom evolve into Vileplume. If I can't do that, how will I ever be able to run a huge nursery? I even bought a leaf stone from a guy who wore his hair kind of long, and a girl with big hair, and a Meowth that knew how to talk. Yes, the leaf stone is completely fake. Say those three from Team Rocket are known Pokemon criminals, then the leaf stone must be fake. No wonder Gloom didn't evolve. Then I was wondering, do you think you would battle my Gloom so I could test how strong it really is? Now we'll see what kind of trainer I am. So actually I think I've got Pidgeotto out in front, which is helpful. I should test that. Actually, I should have tested out. I should have shown that here. I did also test out that Charizard is back to being his awkward, annoying self. So I got a couple of encounters in the on the Route 1. It must have been to Viridian City, and while funnily enough, his first two attacks connected, I thought, is Charizard now actually behaving? Is he going to listen to me? Is he going to be cooperative? But no, it just seemed to be a fluke. And the third one I tried, he actually didn't cooperate. So yeah. Really? Why is it? Why? You must have some inherent. You didn't use anything that reduced my my accuracy, did you? You must have some inherent raise evasiveness or something, presumably. I don't know why 2 or 3 attacks there missed. But anyway, yeah, no, Charizard, unfortunately, is still being uncooperative, so yeah, I did try that out in previously, but I don't think there's any much point show it. I guess I could show it, actually, couldn't I? Before you came, I didn't think I could do very much of anything, but you helped me believe in myself. Now I feel ready to run this nursery for my family, if one special guy is there to share it with me. I only hope Potter feels the same way about me that I do about him. And we get the fertilizer. So we're going to have to go back to. Pallet Town, aren't we, to deliver the fertilizer to our mother? So yeah, all right, fine. I will go back through Route 1 rather than any rather than using the warp system. So we'll get Charizard out. Keep continuing to press wrong buttons all over the place, and I'll demonstrate. Yeah, Sod's Law now. It'll be like 3 or 4 goes until. Oh, I need to go. Oh, it's quite a long way back, actually, isn't it? I completely forgot I'd have to go all this way back. Still, it's not so far. I'm fine doing it. I need to go back to Pallet Town anyway, so yeah. I'll walk through a bit more grass. Make sure we get an encounter. Try Charizard out, and never thought I'd say this, but hopefully he will refuse to obey me. Yeah, there we are. Charizard won't obey. So I'll maybe see if Charizard can actually. Yeah, okay. So use Flamethrower. So it seems to be whatever proportion of the time. I assume he's back to how he was before. Whatever proportion of the time he used to attack or used to disobey. It'd be really nice actually to get Charizard just up a tiny bit so he would level up. But oh well. Yeah, whatever proportion of the time he was disobeying, it looks like he's back to the same thing now, which is unfortunate. Don't worry though, I'm convinced at some point in time when we get to the episode Charizard Chills that we will, eventually, he will come around on side. Thank you for picking up the fertiliser. Want to use it to plant berries in the front yard? I'll be tending them often, so feel free to stop and see how they're growing. When they're ripe, I'll pick some for you. Thank you, Ash. And, oh, heard a rumour going around. Brewer of the Elite Four is trading at Mount Hideaway, just west of Viridian City on Route 18. Must be a really good place to train, so I thought I'd tell you about it. And now, do you heal me? Yeah, good. Right, so that was kind of a bit of a I appreciate I was talking quite quickly there all the way through, but actually, yeah, that's kind of caught me up now to roughly where I had been previously. So, yeah, I'm pretty much back to where I was before, which is good. Now everything's not going to be quite such a rush. You've still got the experience share on you, haven't you? You suppose you might as well still have the quick claw anyway. I'm going to now take the light ball off you and give you the lucky egg again. Now that we're not fighting ridiculously level Pokemon, so yeah, you can still have the Miracle Seed. Why not, I suppose? And Squirtle can have the experience share, and yeah, Pidgeotto might as well keep the quick claw. Fine. So, well, let's again. Viridian City wasn't that far, was it? So again, we'll trek through back there, and then we'll head west. Now, this is the point in time, actually, where, I mean, I feel like I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself with trying to track down Bruno. That would be about 2 episodes ahead of where I want to be. Having now got past Make Room for Gloom, the next one would actually be, my little note here, Lights, Camera, Quacktion. So we need to hopefully track down a guy who's in the middle of making a Pokemon film. Pokemon in Love, I think it was called. Yeah, it won't take us too long to get to Viridian City, but yeah, let's see if going that way, that yeah, we're actually progressing with the anime as we should do. I'm not going to be able to go that way. Okay, so now there's no one here blocking me, telling me I can't go. Well, I think this is just going to be completely blocked off, isn't it? Yeah, fine. Okay, so we're sort of going on the way to Victory Road now. We're on the path from Viridian City to there. And the Pokemon here are only like level 5. It's kind of... yeah, I'm not even going to bother, frankly. The experience there is just, frankly, not worth wasting the mood for. Okay, so there's a tree here that we can cut down. Who are you? Oh, Katrina. Okay, this is the. If you've got a Raichu, this is exactly where I want to be. It's exactly where I want to be. If you're the one with the Raichu. Yes. Okay. Fine. Oh, that was good then. That's worked out perfectly. This is the trainer who battled. Who battled Ash before the movie stuff came along. So there's some wonderful scenes in the anime with Raichu and Pikachu dancing together, which looks really, really cute. But okay, yeah, this is clearly where I want to be. Critical hit on Raichu, nice, and the critical hit where it actually was probably was useful. Blow me down. First time ever I got a critical hit where it actually probably meant something. Oh, and here's a director, yeah. Cut. Now we'll take a crane shot moving down on the battle scene. That's the money shot. Listen, I've been conducting a talent search for some fresh new faces to appear in my latest film. What? No, not humans. I'm only using Pokemon in my next production. I need a Pokemon to co-start, okay, with my leading female, Wigglytuff. If you'd like to audition your Pokemon, meet me at the stage up ahead. Okay. Okay, that was weird. So, okay, I couldn't move there. Was there like a cutscene where you were like moving back to where you originally were, and that's why I couldn't move at the time? Okay, we've got a whole bunch of tents here. Oh, okay, we've got some trainers to battle there. All right, well, let's do that. Let's do that before we speak to the director. Fine, cool with Raticate. And I guess I'm fine with Kangaskhan. Alright. Fine. Okay, so it wouldn't have taken you out in one hit anyway. Fine. Well, anything that avoids me taking damage is fine by me. Too campy. Anyone over here? Oh, there is someone over there. Not really. Camping's not really my thing. Okay. Guess we'll use dig. Well, thankfully it wasn't an earthquake. If you even had it. And you're now locked into... What? Oh no, it missed, didn't it? It was me thinking you were going to be locked into Thrash. That's mildly irritating. I wanted to avoid, like, direct contact with you, but Thunderbolt wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, that's why I wanted to avoid direct contact with you. That's kind of flirty. Right, I can't bother going back to the Pokemon Center, and I've got 20 antidotes, so let's just heal Pikachu up right here and now. And there's the Director and Wigglytuff. Anyone else around here? Mount Hideaway. Okay, no, I don't want to do that yet. Definitely don't want to do that yet. And I assume the other side is exactly the same. Or going to Mount Hideaway. Okay, fine. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that yet. Just have you turning away from each other. Why the hell not? Sure, I'm working as called Pokemon in Love. I need a new lead to pair with Wigglytuff since Abra teleported off the set, but it has to meet with Wigglytuff's more tough than Wiggly standards. Tough than Wiggly standards. What a line. Let's see if your Pokemon has what it takes. I'm sorry, but a Pokemon needs a certain charisma to star in this picture. Your Pikachu just doesn't have the intangibles I need. It's certainly not suave and charismatic enough for Wigglytuff's standards. Okay. Do I have to trigger some kind of a... Does having another Pokemon out in front do anything? Do I have to trigger something here? I've got no idea. If none of these work, I've got no idea what... Okay, so it is recognising the different Pokemon. It's now saying Pidgeotto's not good enough for Wigglytuff. Because, well, if none of these work, I'm assuming none of them are. I mean, in the anime, it's Misty Psyduck, so is Misty and her Psyduck going to appear? But okay, yeah, no, Bulbasaur's not doing it either. I'm assuming that none of mine are going to do it. I'm assuming it's like Misty and her Psyduck that are going to need to make an appearance at some point in time. But yeah, I don't know. Not sure about that. No, Bulbasaur, Squirtle not up to it either. I highly doubt Charizard would. But since I've tried the other four, I guess we might as well. No. Okay. Well, I'll switch round all the Pokemon then, since that was a colossal waste of time. No, wrong one. I don't know why. I don't even know why I'm doing this way, but there we go. Okay, so not quite sure what I should be doing there. Should I be going to Cerulean to find Misty? See whether her Psyduck can make an appearance? How far is it? Oh, I can just go via. I can go via walk, can't I? Yeah, okay. Unless I'm not meant to do anything, I don't know. Pikachu took a bit of damage, didn't he? So I'll heal him up. Right, let's go to... No! Why? I hate when it does that. It sort of skips a... Goes straight to a menu thing when you think it's going to... when you think it's going to ask you to do, progress through the text without, it just does it automatically. Ugh. Is Misty even here? Get out of my way. No. Okay, we're going back to the Misty Mermaid now. None of you know where Misty is, but then, yeah, okay. Well, not quite sure what I should be doing with... Unless I'm just going to bump into Misty randomly, and the Psyduck's going to make something progress. I'm not quite sure what I should be doing there. Viridian, I guess. Yeah. Well, I guess I might call that there then. We're getting on for 40 minutes or so. I mean, it's sort of... I mean, unless that just is the Lights, Camera, Quacktion episode, I assume there's something I'm supposed to be doing there, but I'm not quite sure. And also, by going up in the big... Was it Big Hideaway? I can't remember what the hell it was called. What the hell was it called? Mount Hideaway? Yeah, Mount Hideaway. There's nothing here, is there? Nothing here I can do. Yeah, alright, fine. Yeah, well, that is going on an episode past this, and we're going to be effectively losing Go West Young Meowth, which is a really nice anime episode actually, just exploring all of Meowth's kind of backstory and such like that. But how he came to talk and joined Team Rocket and all that kind of stuff. So, but I don't know how that would happen here anyway, but yeah. Might end up not encountering that, which would be disappointing. I think I managed to do every other single make an reference to every single other anime episode so far, so this is a bit of a bummer. This is a bit of a thing. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do there. But anyway, yeah. Unless that flash of inspiration comes to me, I guess we'll pick up next time. I don't know, maybe something will trigger before I end up going to Mount Hideaway. I don't know, or just before I meet Bruno, perhaps, or something. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and we'll see what happens next time. Whether we Go West Young Meowth or we just bypass it entirely. That would be an enormous shame. But yeah, we'll have to see how it pans out. But I'll leave it there, and well, yeah. Hope to see you next time. But until then, cheerio.